one macro a day to improve your gameplay. I've just made 3 different burst macros for Outlaw Rogue. There's one single target opener, there's one-shot macro for mid-game, and there's one opening for AoE. Let's get going. Here is the gear on my character. This one I just sent some conquest boxes to and filled in the rest with green honor gear. So I only have 2 sets. The wrong weapons, no gems, no enchants. Item level 429 and PvP item level is 480. So the stats is not the best for Outlaw and the gear is not the best either. This right here is the build I'm running. Keep in mind to put the macro in both stealth mode and when you're not in stealth as well. It won't work like it's supposed to if you don't do that. Here is the single target opener. Here is the AoE opener. And here is the one-shot macro. Keep in mind before you use the AoE macro to use Adrenaline Rush and Roll the Bones, and then you can start using the macro. I highly recommend that you also wave in your opportunity procs with pistol shot in between the macro to maximize your DPS. So let's take a look at the single target opener.
The year is 1991. Birds and people are living together in seemingly perfect harmony, until one day a young man catches fire. This is Phoenix.
You've been knocked down and got up again. In a corner, you're so...
And once the macro is over, you just go back to your normal rotation. Here we have the damage breakdown. The one-shot macro can be used in both AoE and single target. The important thing before you use this macro is that you have slice and dice up before you use it. And once it's done, you can just go back to your normal rotation. Like I said, this one can be used in both AoE and single target. Just remember, slice and dice before.
Get ready for verse 2, Electric Boogaloo.
You see the truth behind the veil, and you know that they're just looking for attention.
And then go back to your normal rotation. I would recommend, as I said before, to wave in your pistol shot procs in between. Like I said with this macro, make sure to use Adrenaline Rush and Roll the Bones before you start pressing the macro. And once the macro is done, you just continue with your usual rotation. If you're having problem with the macro, make sure that you don't have any add-ons that are interfering with sequence macros in any kind. That's a usual problem. And also make sure that you don't leave any spaces in between anywhere in the beginning or the end, or have an extra space somewhere between the attack. If you have tried all of that and it still won't work, you should go to CurseForge and download Macro Toolkit. That's the one that I'm using for all my macros. If you download Macro Toolkit, it will also tell you if you have any spaces or if anything is wrong with the macro before you try to use it. You should also try to reload your game as well. That will be it for the Outlaw Rogue. I hope that you will enjoy the macro, and if you enjoyed the video, leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. You will find all the macros and the build in my Discord, which is linked down below in the description. And if you want to see more of this, don't forget to catch me live on both Twitch and TikTok. And I'll see you there. Peace!